You get yourself a brand new flash drive. What do? How do you start? There's formatting. There's mystery files. Where do you go when you open the box? What you do when you get a brand new flash drive. You open the box, you pull it out. I particularly like these little ones that connect to your keychain. I've had these for, I don't know, a few years on my keys, and they're phenomenal. But a lot of time you get them and they come with some weird Windows software, maybe some kind of questionable partitions. So let's flatten these things out from scratch. I'm going to show you how to partition it for extension 4 and how to partition it for NTFC and NTFS for your compatibility with the Windows and Mac users. It's actually a really simple process, and let's jump into it. First thing we gotta do is we're gonna run a program called lsblk, or lsblk. But this is one of those programs that shows up on the sudoers or the root programs, not as the user programs. That, at least that is the way it is in Debian. So sudo lsblk. Put my magical password in there. Here we are. So we have SDA, which is the first disk. This is 1 terabyte. So this is clearly my hard drive. We have our main and our swap partition. SDB is our second disk at 2 gigs. This is my little thumb drive that I'm using for this particular tutorial. Now, as you see, there's the first partition. It is full size and it is already mounted. So the simplest command to unmount a partition in your media is umount media, and that just pops it out. So now if we run block is no longer mounted. So let's say we wanted to, well, for example, let's say we had 2 partitions and we wanted to get rid of those. The next application that makes everything so much easier is called Fdisk. Sudo fdisk dev sdb. Now with this program it's a little awkward. It's not the smoothest application, kind of old school, but they have a plethora of these amazing little commands here. But we're going to focus on 3 of them. We're going to focus on P, which will print the current configuration. As we can see here, we have 1 partition that is a Linux type at 1.9 gigs. We also have the ability to delete. Now by default, if you only have 1 partition, you type in D for delete, it'll get rid of it. If you have more than 1 partition, it'll actually ask you which partition to get rid of. There, 1 partition has been deleted. Oops. I was trying to hit up to go back in command, but it's just P. I don't know why I was doing that. But now we have no partitions. It does show up as a disk label type, which I guess you'd have to write over. But we want to make a new partition, and you'll never guess the character. That's right, N. N is the character for new partition. Character letter. The letter for a new partition. Now you have your primary extended. For this particular tutorial, we're just going to do the primary. That's the one you're going to use 9 times out of 10. You can also just hit enter for these defaults. Now it's going to take a little bit of time to do this. Oh, do you want to remove the signature? Yes. We're going to wipe out everything. Okay. I was lying. It did not take much time. Now, technically, I believe at this point it actually hasn't done anything to the hard drive, the thumb drive, until we run the command write, which W writes it and then closes the application. There we are. Now if we go sudo lsblk, well, I guess it looks pretty much the same, but we can add a formatting. So right now you can't really mount this because it's just kind of blank. There's nothing there. So this is where another root or sudoers application, mkfs. Now mkfs has several different versions. Your BTF BFT, BTRFS, CRAM file system, which I believe is for compressing ISOs, exFAT extension 2, 3, and 4, old-fashioned FAT, Minix, MS-DOS, vFAT, NTFS. So if you're going to be making a thumb drive that you want to be compatible with Windows 10, this is the program to use. If you want to make it compatible with your Linux system, any of these extensions will work on most systems, and depending on your platform, BFS, BTRFS, and all those should also work. But for this particular tutorial, we are going to go with NTFS. Now there are some rules that apply to different programming formats. Like for example, NTFS by default writes a bunch of zeros to the partition when it formats it. We want to skip that. We just want to kill the index and get ready to go. There's nothing on here. So -F means fast, -L is a label. As a side note, extension 2, 3, and 4, -F is not an option because it's just not compatible with the way extension works. So now we are choosing that we are a sudoer who's going to make a file system of NTFS. We want to do it quickly. We want to give it the label of 2G, this time a capital, mixing up a bit. And then we want to choose where we want this formatting. We want to choose SDB1. So dev, where all your devices are, SDB1. And this should, in theory, boom. Now, if I think we got umount just to check. Oh yeah, it's not mounted. So I'm going to pop this thing out. I unplugged it. I'm going to plug it right back in. And at the top of the screen, you'll see there is a new drive. There it is, 2G. So now if we go sudo lsblk, lsblk, we're kind of back to where we started, where we have it automatically mounted. That's where I'm getting today, and that's kind of a good introduction. Alright, hopefully this helps you when you're getting the new thumb drives. Not that anyone uses flash media that much anymore. I mean, they're so cheap. It's 128 gigabyte. I think I bought this from Amazon for $12 for 128 gigs. That's phenomenal. I remember when 128 megabytes was like $30, and now here we are. I've had laptops with the same amount of storage, which is absolute trip. So if you like this, you know what to do, guys. Alright guys, I'll catch you guys on the next one.